Somebody asked me once, what's your goal in doing all this? Choosing to do music is one of the craziest, riskiest things one can do. But like me, a lot of you share that same creative itch where you can't imagine living without making your art. For people like us, when it comes to our main outlet, we go insane if we did something else with our lives. My dreams don't really involve big houses or nice cars, but they involve making a lasting impression on other creatives. I want to be the favorite artist's favorite artist. And as a musician, my goal is to make the best music possible. And I realize by doing that, I have to 1, make something new, and 2, make something good. Now, that's a lot easier said than done. Most people who work in music business or love to give music business tips are pretty anti-individuality. All you hear about are the blueprints for marketing and advertising campaigns that get other people views. But for me, growing as a musician is such a personal journey that really coincides with my growth as a human being. And that's why I keep a lot of my old music up as a reminder that with each release, I'm trying to improve things significantly. I don't come from a very musical family. Most of the music I'm inspired by, I just kind of stumbled upon myself. And just like picking up a new instrument, my songwriting and production journey started out very, well, I'll give myself an A for effort. But I knew I was finding joy in the songwriting process. I was coming up with new ways to do things. I figured out what I liked making. And what I was making, I definitely had never heard before. So I knew I was doing something new, but making something good is the hard part. Welcome, the gap. You probably heard of this before. This is the phase where you were influenced by others' art and you have pretty good taste. But when it comes to the stuff you make, there's a significant amount of mediocrity when comparing your stuff to your influences. It's frustrating. So what is it that so many of our influences have that we don't? Well, nothing really. They are just further along this path. Their skill has caught up to their taste and they are expressing themselves genuinely. You just happen to like it and be influenced by it. But you're not there yet. What's the solution? What's the thing that's stopping so many people? What if I told you the thing that's stopping all these people is stopping? Life is really hard, and oh my God, choosing to be an artist does not make it any easier. If I don't reach my full artistic potential, I will consider this whole thing a failure. And while failure is the easiest, most readily available option, all it takes to not fail in my eyes is to keep creating. Over these past 5 years, watching this gap steadily close for me has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. And when I have reached that point where there is no gap, hopefully it might be a point of reference for some of you out there watching. In the meantime, I'm really glad you're tuned in. I'll be back soon. As always, I'm Boy Grapes.
Later.